Hello friends, today we are going to see about the world's topmost stock indices. Stock indices are often used as a barometer to judge the health of the economy. Understanding the stock indices will improve our understanding about the stock market, and in turn it will help us in our investment decisions. So let us start understanding the stock indices across the globe. We'll start with own country, that is India. In India there are two most popular indices. Number one is the BSE 30, that is also called as SENSEX, and we have NIFTY 50. BSE 30 is an index of Bombay Stock Exchange. It basically keeps track of the performance of the top 30 companies which are listed on the Bombay Stock Exchange. It was launched in the year 1986 and currently it is having a market capitalization of more than $2 trillion. In the last 5 years, it has given the return of more than 107%. NIFTY 50 is the stock index of the National Stock Exchange. It basically keeps track of the performance of the top 50 companies which are listed on the National Stock Exchange. It was launched in the year 1996 and currently it is having a market capitalization of more than $2 trillion. In the last 5 years, this index NIFTY 50 has given the return of more than 106%. So these are two popular indices in India which are used to understand or measure the health of the Indian economy. Now we'll go to Japan. That is the Nikkei 225 or Nikkei 225. It is the index of the Tokyo Stock Exchange. It was launched basically in the year 1950 and it keeps track of the performance of the top 225 companies listed on the Tokyo Stock Exchange. In the last 5 years, it has given the return of more than 70%. So this was about the Nikkei 225. Now we have the London Stock Exchange Index, that is the FTSE 100, Financial Times Stock Exchange 100. That is the index which keeps track of the performance of the top 100 large cap companies listed on the London Stock Exchange. It was launched in the year 1984. And currently it is having a market capitalization of more than $2 trillion. In the last 5 years, it has given only return of 18% as compared to which is among the lowest in the top performing indexes across the globe. Now we will go to the United States of America market, where we have quite few number of indices. Like for example, we have Dow Jones, we have S&P 500, we have Nasdaq Composite Index, and we have Russell 3000. Dow Jones Industrial Index, which was launched in the year 1885. It basically keeps track of the performance of the top 30 large cap companies of the United States of America. In the last 5 years, it has given the return of almost about 75%. Now next index which we have is the S&P 500. S&P 500 is more comprehensive as compared to the Dow Jones Index, because Dow Jones only consists of composite of 30 indexes, whereas the S&P 500 is consisting of 500 companies, which is giving the more analysis and better picture of the US economy. It basically keeps track of the 500 stocks across the America, and it is listed on both NYSE, New York Stock Exchange, and also on Nasdaq Stock Exchange. In the last 5 years, it has given the return of almost about 77%. It was launched in the year 1957. Now we have something called as the Nasdaq Composite Index. Nasdaq Composite Index, it consists of more than 3,000 companies, American companies. This index was launched in the year 1985. It basically keeps track of the performance of the 3,300 companies listed on the Nasdaq. Let me also tell you the difference between the Nasdaq Composite Index and Nasdaq itself. Nasdaq is also a stock exchange where the shares are bought and sold, and Nasdaq Composite is an index which is listed on the Nasdaq Stock Exchange, which keeps track of the performance of the company. Now we also have the Russell 3000. Russell 3000 is maintained by Russell Group and the FTSE. They keeps track of the performance of the top 3,000 companies across the USA, United States of America. It is further divided into Russell 1000 and Russell 2000. Russell 1000 is basically index of the top 1000 companies in the United States of America, whereas Russell 2000 is the index of the small cap companies which are there in the United States of America. Now these were the top indexes, and this Russell has given the return of almost about 71% in the last 5 years. So these are the top indices across the globe. We have seen in India, we have seen the Bombay Stock Exchange BSE 30, SENSEX, NIFTY 50. In Japan, we have seen the Nikkei 225. In London, we have seen FTSE 100. In America, we have seen about the Dow Jones 30 Industrial Index, S&P 500. We have seen about the Nasdaq Composite Index and Russell Group 3000. That is how these are the top indices across the globe. I hope you understood about the top indices across the globe and like the video. Kindly do like and subscribe to our channel for producing more and more videos and more information for you all in the future. Thank you once again.